So there's a saying in real estate to buy the ugliest home in the nicest neighborhood. And that's kind of what we did with this one. If you look to the left, these are several $1 million homes. If you look to the right, these two right next to mine are both $2 million homes. And we'll make about $800 to $1 million on that. The plan on this is 3 to 5 years again. We're gonna demo this entire thing and build $1 million structure. Okay, so part of the reason I picked this one up, it's a little bit different from our traditional like game plan of just doing quick fix and flip. But if you turn it around right there and look, that's what's being built. So Signature Bay Homes, 3,300 square foot, 75 square foot lot, bath pool. So this whole area got flooded, and all these single story homes are all getting replaced. Like again, like this home over here, the land value is over $1 million. So they're demoing, leveling all these tiny homes, and they're building stuff like this. So the part of the reason why we bought ours, we knew that was coming. All I have to do is wait for everybody else to demo their stuff, build it up, and our property value just, quadruples. And if you want to turn it around again, over here is one of the houses they just got done demoing. You can see they're still in the process of doing the landscaping foundation to build it up. And then here starts the just ridiculously amazing, beautiful homes. So there's a saying in real estate, buy the ugliest home in the nicest neighborhood. So this is over here to your right, it's gonna be a Tide Homes, home, like mansion. I think it's like over 7,000 square feet. This house is probably the smallest one on this side of the block. He's an older gentleman who's decided he's not gonna sell. This house is just ridiculous. Didn't even get that whole thing in the, barely. And then this house right here sold for a couple million as is. So I think the builder couldn't complete what they were doing, but yeah, it sold for a couple million unfinished. Yeah, this lot, they already have a builder for it. That's what the sign is in the front. This house is getting demoed because that's why the sign's in the front, the construction. This one actually I think is staying. It's still a nice house. And yeah, these are just like ridiculous. So there's a saying in real estate to buy the ugliest home in the nicest neighborhood. And that's kind of what we did with this one. If you look to the left, these are several $1 million homes. If you look to the right, these two right next to mine are both $2 million homes. And then we have my little guy right here. So the play on this one, we got this for under land value. We purchased this property for $415, and the land value is $550 as is. We just made it rent ready for now. The game plan is in about 5 years, we're gonna go back through it and just demo the entire property and build one of these $1 million structures that just recently sold for 2.5. And we'll make about $800 to $1 million on that play. And if you guys want to come inside, we'll check it out. So welcome to Bayshore Shore Acres. Like I said, this one we had a different kind of play on. Normally we do the DSCR cash out refi, where whatever amount of money we put into the property, we recycle and take it back out on the cash out refinance. This one didn't really meet the same buy box criteria, so we had to leave a little bit more money into it. Let me walk you through the property real quick and I'll show you why this one makes sense. So this one wasn't as bad. We have like this whole area flooded, but we have 3 steps actually leading up into the home. So whereas a lot of the houses in the area got like 4-ish feet of flood water. We only had about 2, which is still a lot of water in a house. So if you see when you're walking through with me, you'll see all the electrical was raised all throughout. We had to cut out the drywall 4 feet up. While we also had it open, we went ahead and just took care of all the plumbing. They had old cast iron plumbing. Everything was opened up, so we just went ahead and took care of it. We had to cut open the foundation to get through the main drain. That was a little bit of a pain, but we got it all done. So we also, including all the drywall, we got baseboards, new flooring, all the cabinets, countertops in the bathroom, all the wet areas. We also updated all the lighting. So we put up all recessed lighting all throughout, did new fixtures. We had an issue with the pool in the sense that all the pressure from it was a hydrostatic pressure from the water, put a lot of pressure on the main drain. So when we drained this pool to pull out all the water, all that pressure came up from underneath the ground where since you're so close to the sea level water is high, and it burst the main drain. So we had to go through several repairs for that. And it also is still a little damage. We got to do another repair here soon. So we have to drain the pool again. We also updated the bathrooms. A little bit, we kind of kept some things the same. So the floor tile is the same. The countertop actually is original. We were able to salvage that. All new base countertops, all new lighting. We did all new LED mirrors. Changed the lighting in here. The tiles all new. We got a handheld plus the waterfall, a little niche, and that's pretty much it. And here, this is all just extra space. And then going through the rest of the house, it's still 3-2. We didn't change anything on this one as far as layout because our ultimate goal is still to demo it and build one of the structures like right next door. As the neighborhood gets built up, it's going to force appreciate this property. So just like the 2 comps we have next door and the following, those sold for over $2.5 million. We got this at 415. We dropped 70 into it for the rehab, so we're all in a little under 500. It appraised just under 700. So even though we left a little bit of money in the deal, the play on this is 3 to 5 years again. We're gonna demo this entire thing and build $1 million structure. After we spend that $1 million, we'll be able to sell for 2.5, pocket anywhere from 800,000 to $1 million when it's all said and done. If it doesn't even appreciate higher than that, so that's kind of a long play. So we didn't change layout. We didn't kind of over renovate because it's kind of a sunk cost in the sense we don't want to over improve on something that we're just going to eventually demo. So these are the other 2 bedrooms, pretty basic. We did new, again, all drywall, baseboards, flooring, did new closets, recessed lighting. We did a new fixture. All the electrical was raised. Same thing in this bedroom over here to your left. Same exact thing. Pretty basic room. Nothing too crazy. And then this bathroom, we're able to salvage most of it. So we didn't even change the shower. The only thing we had to change was the base, new light fixture, mirror, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for walking with me through Bayshore Shore Acres.